So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for me to welcome you to a very interesting experiment indeed. Today, I'm going to be seeing how long it takes to take a 1 overall player all the way to the pinnacle of FIFA powers by growing them to 99 on FIFA 19 career mode. This is going to be very time consuming, it's going to be a massive challenge, and overall, I don't know what we're even really hoping to achieve. Now, if you go on to enjoy the video, slap a like on it, and of course, subscribe if you are new to the channel. I also want to say a massive thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring this particular video. It's a football news app, and you can get all sorts of information about your favourite club. You can get push notifications to your phone specified around the club that you support when it comes to fixtures and live scores, and also news and transfer rumours as well. Link will be down in the description for you to go ahead and download that one. You're about to see the player, though, and it might be a familiar face for quite a lot of you. That is right, here he is, the man, the myth, the legend. The Box V3 has transferred over onto FIFA 19. And I realise for those that haven't seen the series that revolves around this man, this is going to be an this is just going to be a confusing segment of the video. I'm not going to go massively in detail. If you want to see the series I'm on about, there'll be an annotation in the top right of the screen. But as you can see, the main point here is that all of his attributes are 1. Every single one of them, we're going to be training absolutely everything. So here we are in training. We've got our 1 overall player. This is absolutely astonishing. He's already halfway to 2. I've made him the youngest he can possibly be as well, so he's actually 15. Pretty understandably, he's up to a 2 overall. Does he go up again? He goes up to 3, and that is the extent of it. Okay, he was almost at 4 overall, straight off the bat. Time for training session number 2. This is gonna be yet more incredible growth, I feel. He is now a 5 overall. No, he's gone up to 6. He's all the way at 6, ladies and gentlemen. That's plus 5 in 2 weeks. He's up to 10 on quite a lot of his attributes. He's at 8. No, he stays at 8. Training session number 4. We might well see him into double figures now. He's gone up to a 9 for sure, and he has in fact made it to an overall of 10. In fact, he even makes it to 11. This is brilliant stuff. We've not even had a full month yet. He was an overall of 11 before. He's still going up to the max amount on every single attribute when we train him. He is now at an 18 overall. So that's a growth of 17 right now. Bearing in mind, this is only the 7th training session of this entire video. We've already got him to an overall of 20 now. The Boxer's presence is having a clear indication on the table. It's 4 wins from 4 games for Liverpool. Flipping hell, boys. It's been 1 month and he's at a stonking 32 overall. He's also developed a trait called chipped penalty. It isn't even a trait, it has a blanked out logo. How has he even got that trait? So the end of October of Season 1 has now arrived. So that means we've done 4 full months of simming. As you would imagine, it is slowing down, but he's still going up at least 1 every single month, if not 2. Mate, we're into the 40s now. We're rocketing along. He's at 41 overall. He's literally a world beater. Just worth noting, he does actually have the promising player graph next to him, so he is actually growing on his own as well as in training. So, update, he's reached his first birthday of this series. Not his actual first, like, birthday. I don't mean he's actually, like, 1. I mean, as in, look, the point is he's 16, right? And his overall is now 45. That growth is plus 44. The next best growth of a player in the side is 2. Now, one issue with this experiment so far is that because we're training some of his attributes so intensely, the ones that you can't train aren't growing. So stuff like, you know, his sprint speed and strength is growing nicely and his vision is now at 60, but his balance, jumping, stamina and acceleration, which can't actually be trained, are still at either 1 or 2. So an update at the end of the season, the Boxer's presence has somehow been known because we've actually won the league by 10 points. I have no idea how. And as far as the squad is concerned, this is at the end of the season. We haven't actually got to the end of the, like, year, if that makes any sense. We haven't gone into Season 2 yet, but the Premier League campaign has just finished. He's 58 overall, so he's gone up from 1 to 58. That's growth of 57. He's almost not the worst player in the team. This is not a drill. He is no longer the worst player in the actual team. He's up to a 62. in Season 1. He's gone up by 61 overall. Okay, so we're into October of Season 2, and he's already at 70 rating. That is actually disgusting. That is genuinely ridiculous. Not gonna lie, at this point, his natural growth is literally carrying him to glory. He's at 75 now at this point, and I'm barely ever actually growing him in training. We've got our first attribute at 99. In fact, we've got two, actually. That's, I've made a shambles of that. So the end of Season 2 has pretty much arrived. We've got a couple of weeks left of training, but I don't think he'll grow, and he's at 80 overall. That's a growth of plus 18 for the course of this season. 80 rated at just 17 years of age. He's at the fringes now of the first team is the Box V3. It's very, very odd to see him at that sort of overall. So we've now reached November of season number 3, and this guy is basically going up every single time we hit a new month. It's weird actually, because the natural growth was absolutely nowhere when he was so young and was growing pretty much every single week in training. But now that it's more difficult to train him, he's actually growing a lot quicker in terms of natural growth, which is really nice and makes things a lot easier. So we've literally just reached the end of whatever season this is. Is it season number 3? I think it's season number 3. He's up at 90 rated. That's all that matters, really. Quick update once again. We're halfway through simming through season number 4. He's now 92 rated, so he's the best player in the side. Better than Fabinho, better than Salah. He's gone up by plus 33 on his acceleration, which I'm very much welcoming, but I'd like him to go up on his balance and jumping ideally as well. Alright, so season 4 has ended. We left him on his own to grow naturally this time, and he's up to a 95 rating at just 19. The end of whatever season this is, you can count it by now. It's probably on the screen, because I've forgotten what season it actually is, but it's arrived, whatever season it is. 98 overall now for the Box V3, 20 years of age. And here it is, the Box V3 at 99 rated. He's gone up by the final overall that he needed to in order to reach the pinnacle of his powers, and he still, unbelievably, looks horrendous, and he will play absolutely horrendous. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's got 1-star weak foot. I didn't think about that when I created him, and he's got 2-star skill moves. And look at him, his physicals page: 7 balance, 7 jumping, 3 aggression, 45 stamina, and 44 strength. How on earth is this man 99 rated? I will never know. This is literally it. The big moment is about to arrive. Look at his base. You can just see his blue afro ready to get this going. The Box V3, he turns away from the... Look, listen, look at the space he can run into. Oh my word. The Box V3. It was, yeah. Mane. Oh, man brought down in the area. That's gonna be a penalty. The only issue here, of course, is that the Box, one of the traits we didn't actually train was his penalties. We're gonna try it anyway. I don't even care. Bun it. He's got worse penalties than the goalkeeper. The Box V3 to score from the penalty spot, and he's actually done it, despite only having 16 penalties. An anticlimactic way to get your first goal as a 99 rated player. Perhaps a characteristic way to get your first goal as a 99 rated player from the Box. The Box is in support, and it's gone behind him. He's just the same, but just with pace. That's literally the only difference. The Box there with the skill, and almost finds the net from distance again. He's offered more in 2.5 minutes of this second half than we saw from him in the entire first half. Through towards the Box on the turn. He's put it wide. He's put it wide. He's 99 rated. In towards the Box. Good first touch from the Box, and he's finally scored from open play. It took long enough. From a decent position and a tight angle, the Box V3 has finally actually done Brunei proud at a 99 rating. Good turns to get away from the defenders, couple of good touches, and then he rifles it in past Patrizio. Now out wide here for Mane. The Box is in the middle, and he hasn't kicked it, but Firmino's put it in, and I think that sums it all up, to be brutally honest with you. I'm actually so vexed with him. What, I mean, He's so bad even when he's 99. So there you go, the video goes in true box style. If you enjoyed it, slap a like on this one, and of course subscribe if you are new to the channel. It's the big red button under the video, and it massively helps me out. You can also follow me on social media these days too. My Twitter and Insta are at the official FNGN, links are down below. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
You the best, no loss. Bad girl, why you feel so nice? So wrong, but it feels so right.